Welcome to my channel. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel, and I guess what you might call my messy Italian kitchen, because that is precisely what it is right now. And so that calls for a little bit of spring cleaning. And I'm not sure that I'm going to be getting all that done right now today, but I do have some errands to run. I am trying to spruce up my little kitchen garden behind me, and all but one plant or two plants have died, so I have to throw out all the empty pots and go plant hunting. I have been looking for new plants, and I have some clips that I have been saving up to show you. But basically, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to also be doing a little grocery shopping for a pasta recipe that I hope that I'm going to be doing in this vlog. And yeah, and then I have to clean out my pantry and one of my cupboards. Hold on and I'll show you. That is the cupboard that I did 2 summers ago, and actually it's been working well up until now. And as you can see, it just doesn't work anymore for me. So I think I'm going to have to do a major transition here. Those are all my cookie decorations, if you can see. I have a little bit of them everywhere. And so it's time to gather everything up and reorganize. And hold on, I'll show you the pantry. Also, that cupboard is really out of circulation for now. This is the mess that I'm talking about, and I clean it from week to week, and it looks wonderful. And then by the end of the next day after, it's a mess again. So yeah, that's what I have to work on. I also need to pick up a few more new planters because I want to throw out all of my plastic ones. And so also, guys, it's past the anniversary of Maddie McCann's disappearance. It's been 21 years, guys. And so I think I'd like to do a little moment of silence at the end, also for all the other missing and transpired children that we have been discussing for the past year or so. And so I'm going to give you a bit more on that later on. So let's start this day. Hi guys. So we recently passed the 21st anniversary of little Madeleine McCann's disappearance, and which happened in 2007. And I just want to say that I feel so sorry for the McCann family and what they're going through. I think that they're very brave and very courageous, and I really do I really do think that I that they're so strong and so brave to be able to hold it together like this and stick together. I think they're a very loving family. And, anybody who's lost a child like that has to be strong and courageous. And so I just wanted to say that. Now, recently, the McCanns put out a statement that they were not going to attend the memorial of the 21st anniversary of Maddie's disappearance. And now, why would that be? Well, it seems that Julia Wendell, and we've all been through the Julia Wendell story. She's sort of picked up where she left off, more than a year ago, and she decided to show up at the church where the memorial was actually going to be held. And it was held. Other people did attend it, but the McCanns did not. And that is why they did not, because she had a letter there for them to read, and they didn't feel like, and I don't blame them. I'm not taking sides here, but I really do empathize and sympathize with both parties. It must be horrible to feel that you're a displaced person, and on the McCann side, it must be horrible to know that that's not your daughter, and to have to go through that with the agonizing idea that they may never find out what happened to Maddie McCann, but I do think that they're doing the right thing and trying to pursue the truth. And so I think, I don't want to comment much on Julia Wendell's part in all this, but it really does, I don't know, I suspect it to be somewhat of a hoax or a stagey kind of event for her maybe to seek more attention, or maybe to try to take off in a new direction and find out exactly what her real roots are. I don't know what is going on with her, but I think because of the trial of the Maddie McCann suspect, in other situations, I think it's such a weird time for her to do this. It's very awkward, and I think the timing is really off. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, that's that. And stick around if you want to hear a moment of silence for little Maddie McCann and all the other children who have gone missing. Well, I think I'm going to step in here and have a look at some of the planters that they have, and then I think I'm going to be off to look for some plants. Oh. Hi, everybody. So I'm home now, and I did pick up a couple of things that I think I'm going to let you have a look at. And so let me switch the view, and we'll look at what I got. So I really didn't need very much. I bought a couple of impulse items, but I didn't really need that much. I first swung over to the Dollarama and I picked up a few items that I've been running low on. So yeah, I can never have enough, too much of that. I have little tiny packages of it everywhere, but I prefer using these bigger containers because they're easier to handle. And yes, Nisha seems to be loving this. She goes through about one of these every couple of weeks. So I wanted to make sure I had another package on hand. And yes, you know, my laundry is not right without that. And I picked up some of these vintage looking placemats, and I just love this kitchen towel, which also has a vintage theme. And so, yeah, those were my two impulse items. And as you can see, my little plant corner here, it really does lack precisely two of these mats. So I picked up another couple, and actually I've been waiting since last summer to pick them up, but they're kind of a seasonal thing, so I had a long wait. Yeah, it really prevents the floor from, you know, all those water stains. And so, yeah, it's that time of year again where I have to clean out this corner and make sure that the floors are nice and clean and that I'm ready to go for a few more plants. And yes, actually, I'm only aiming to get basil and maybe another one of these, which is an eggplant. And I'm not going to push it this year because, look, I really have to clean this out. I I am of the mind or opinion that that is dead. And so I'll probably try to replace that. But that planter is going to go in the garbage. And I'm going to be picking up a few more of these other types of ceramic planters, which I love. And those are probably the only kind that I will swear by from now on because nothing seems to grow in these other ones. And yeah, I'm going to have to do something about this mess very soon. And then I swung over to the local grocers and I picked up a whole pile of onions and some more lemons, a portobello mushroom. I have one more in the refrigerator, but I like eating them like hamburgers, if you know what I mean. They're so delicious. And yes, some more fresh basil. And so altogether, the Dollarama haul came to around 28, something around there, and the groceries with the onions came to around 15. And there you have it, today's haul. So here's my other haul, and I'm putting two days worth of hauls together here. I'm showing them all to you now. This is what I picked up for my plants. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a shiny glaze to this one, but the other two are just plain clay. And so I would have preferred, you know, something that matches my other good planters. But maybe I can glaze them myself. I don't know. If not, maybe I'll take them back if I find more like this one. So altogether, these three were $67. And so I actually wanted to buy fresh pasta. This is for my dinner, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow night. And I may end up just going back out to the store and looking for fresh pasta. Actually, ravioli, vegetarian ravioli. But these are whole wheat. And so I love the shells. And I picked up a package of those. And then I picked up some pastina for my chicken soups, which I have from time to time. I really love chicken soup with pastina in it. And then for the sauce, instead of buying fresh tomatoes for the pasta, I bought soft tofu. And so what I want to do is make a nice white sauce, and I'll throw in a couple of portobello mushrooms, and I guess I'll take you through the recipe with me once I get to it. But yeah, so I bought that for a pasta dinner, and these are just for soup. It's so these three ingredients are for one meal. And yeah, that should be really good. And then for dessert, I picked up some whole wheat waffles and some strawberries and some banana tofu. And I'm thinking of making a nice little waffle layer dessert. And so, yes, I love strawberries with waffles. I don't know what it is, but they're my favorite. So altogether, that food cost me around $23. Hi, everybody. So, thank you for coming along with me and getting those few things done. I'm home now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to list the ingredients that I'm going to put into my white sauce. And then I'm going to show it to you. So I'm going to be putting in the tofu, maybe some chickpea flour, cashew milk, portobello mushroom, nutmeg, a little basil, and I think that's about it. And maybe I'm leaving something out. And I have to make sure that it tastes pretty good. So I'm going to be tasting it as I go along. And yeah, it's going to be a plain plant-based basic white sauce. for today. I am definitely leaving the pantry makeover and the garden for other vlogs. I'm kind of fed up with being in the kitchen. But I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today, and I hope that you enjoyed the hauls and everything that we discussed. And so now I'm going to break off, and thank you very much. And please don't forget to subscribe. But stick around if you want to participate in a moment of silence for all the missing children, and especially Maddie McCann. See you next time. Oh, hang on. I forgot to show you my banana, tofu, strawberry shortcake. And there it is, guys. It's actually quite delicious. Bye.